Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to the show. Forgive me, we're a couple minutes late, but I got Watson with me. We're out here at Forest Lawn. So you might think that that's a strange place to be. I'm going to show you these birds flying over. We got 3 birds, whoop whoop. Oh, 4, nice. Those are giving us lots of messages as they go over. I'll post one of my spirit totem, what do I want to call it? Spirit totem, let me just clean the thing off here. It's an app on the phone, that's what it's called. It's called iTotem. And I just think it's great because it gives a little tidbit paragraph of, come here Watts, come here. It gives a little tidbit of what we have as far as like our animal spirit guides and what they mean and what they can do for us and how they can assist us and bring messages to us from the other side if we're paying attention. But that's the big deal. Watts, come in. He's very excited that we're in a big, huge place where there's lots of grass for him to roll around. And I don't know what the rules are here at Forest Lawn, but I brought him with me anyways. So far so good. No one has stopped to stop me. So, good morning, Dylan. Welcome to the show. Dylan says happy to see you. Good morning, good morning. I appreciate you tuning in and joining me live from Bakersfield. And good morning, Sarah. Welcome to the show as well. I appreciate you both tuning in live with me this morning. So it's a great day. I came here to Forest Lawn for a reason. And the reason being, I just feel like we're at a part of the year where we're really all looking back and reviewing what just happened in 2017. What were the challenges? What were the breakthrough moments? What were the breakdown to breakthrough moments? What might still be breaking down in order to break through? What are we putting to rest in our life once and for all? What are we ready to just say, okay, enough is enough. Let's move on now. So I just feel like there's a time for us to reflect back on what has been and to be able to appreciate the moments, even the challenging moments that have been. And I know for myself, yesterday I went to my friend Wendy. She had a new moon circle over at Omen Garden, not too far away from where I live now. And so I went to reconnect with her, as well as to give her a little surprise, as well as to really set some strong intentions for the new moon, because being that I just moved into Los Angeles and it's a big 2018 year that I feel coming, I really wanted to set some powerful intentions, and I wanted to do it in a group environment. And one of the quotes that she said, and I'm going to do my best to paraphrase, and I will post it after the show just to give the author or the person credit, but it was something to the effect of that we are we go, how do I want to say this? Oh gosh. I just don't want to mess it up, but I'm going to give you what I got from it, and then I'll post the quote. Hey Mom, good morning. Welcome to the show. We're out at Forest Lawn with Grandma Jenny, great Grandma Jenny, and Charlie, along with all the other folks out here. There are, it seems like miles in every direction of dead people, but it's all good. They never bother me too much. And that's another thing I want to talk about, though, the dead people in our lives, our ancestors, but we'll get to that in a second. But the quote is, like, we move along in our journey, we move along in our adventure, and we become something more than we were before, so much so that we burn the bridge to who we thought we were. It's something to that effect, but that was so powerful because I feel like it really sums up what I feel like I've personally have been going through this year, in this whole idea of who I thought I was, what I thought I was, where I thought I was going, who I thought I was going with, what my job is, what it isn't, and who is Jay and who isn't Jay, and in that process really getting kind of lost in the rough and tumble of it all, in some of the moments. But really what was happening is I was truly burning the bridge to who I thought I was, so I could really truly move past it and be free of it once and for all. And so I feel like That is the big theme of right now for all of us, that we are really able now more than ever to put to bed some things that have been driving us crazy, or that we keep circling back around to and haven't quite been able to finalize. This is the time. Karen, good morning, Karen. Welcome to the show. She says, "Hi, Jay. Nice to see you looking so bright and positive in an unusual setting. Happy holidays to you and your family." Thank you. Yes, the thing about it is, it just also speaks to the fact of we can be happy in any situation that is unfolding, because we get to choose our happiness. We get to choose how we want to look at the circumstances of our life. They are not happening to us unless we choose, again, to see it that way. So, we got a card reading of the day. Come here, Watts. Come on. We got a card reading of the day. We have a guided meditation that's going to have us going deep, deep, deep within. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome to the show. And then from there, there'll be time for a couple mini energy readings. So one of the things before we get into the card reading of the day I wanted to talk about our ancestors is that's the other part of this. I really feel my ancestors, not only my grandparents from the other side. I have a second mom who is my mom's best friend, Jody. She's on the other side and very much a part of the unfolding here. And who else do I want to make a special mention of? Well, my stepdad, my real dad, both on the, as far as biological, all on the other side. Most of that side of the family is on the other side. And I just really feel my ancestors in a bigger sense of the word, in the sense of the masters of this reality, the masters of this universe, really coming forward, and how that all works. And you know, we have these different varying ways in which we can see and connect with these energies. Watson, you're driving me crazy. Come here. I need you to just be right here and stop. I know you want to see everything. Say good morning. Oh, you know you want to see everything, but I can't watch you. Say good morning, everybody. So that's the other thing to be aware of right now. What are your ancestors wanting to communicate to you? What gifts, abilities, what about you what about you has been hiding out that is showing itself in maybe a very surprising or unusual way? So be open for that as well, how that is communicating with you, how that is coming forward. All right, so let's see what the card of the day is. Thanks, Watts. I appreciate it. That doesn't mean you get to go anywhere. Nope, we're gonna stay right here. All right, wait. You stay right here. Maybe. All right, just stay close. Stop trying to go too far. Dylan says good morning, Watts. He says good morning back to you. Good morning, Carla. Welcome to the show. All right, so devotion flipped out of the card. Devotion again. So devotion we had last week, I believe. And again, I can see why we have this card again, because this is an ongoing process, this devotion to self, this devotion to self-discovery, to self-awareness, to expanding our conscious awareness, our devotion to our day-to-day life, as far as taking care of ourselves, self-care. What food are we eating? How are we taking care of our skin? How are we taking care of our body through movement? How are we taking care of our family members? It's just the day-to-day stuff. That's part of devotion. As well as, are we tuning in and utilizing all of our gifts and abilities? Are we tuning in, going deep within, and really tuning into our connection to all of this? Or are we allowing the illusion of separation to continue? So devotion can be a part of that expansion, that consistent practice, or those consistent practices that are leading to and energizing that expansion, that growth, that understanding. So devotion is the card of the day. So come here, Watts. We have security, so I want to hide him. I want to hide him. You hide. I don't know if dogs are allowed or not, Watts. I have a contraband here at Forest Lawn. Okay. So devotion. So the action here is, what is coming forward in your own intuition and your own intuitive guidance as your next best step to taking care of yourself, to taking care of business, to moving to the next level of where you want to take your life, and looking at how you can build in 1, 2, maybe 3 at the most action steps on a consistent basis as an act of devotion to yourself and to your expanding adventure of this thing called life. So devotion, that is your card of the day. And please don't hesitate to comment in with what you see, with any questions, anything you'd like me to drill in further to. There's so much we can talk about, so this is what just comes through right now. But again, the interaction with you all helps to go even further. So don't hesitate to comment in. So devotion, that's the card of the day. Let's pull the meditation card so we can get right into the 11/11 meditation. I know I'm ready for it. It feels like it's time. Woo! Whoop whoop. Card of the day. All right. The Mahatma energy. The Mahatma energy. This is a fun card. Hey Sarah, good morning. Welcome to the show. So, in the golden era of Atlantis, many great souls place some of their energy, as well as the Christ Buddha light, and that of the 12 rays, into a sacred pool to create a high-frequency group consciousness. People could draw from this sacred pool to enhance themselves and their projects. The golden white Mahatma energy is once more available, and you are invited to draw through your chakra system into the earth. You are invited to draw it through your chakra system into the earth. This will raise your frequency and help the planet, for you will leave golden white footsteps wherever you go. That's exciting. So, the last part of this is send it to others to accelerate their ascension. And the affirmation is, I invoke the Mahatma energy to flow through me. All right. So, let's go ahead. If you would like to join me live for this meditation, we're going to be working with the Mahatma energy. Sarah says, before we jump into that though, Sarah says, are you booked today for private readings? No, I have some time this afternoon, so as soon as we're finished with the show, I'll send you a private message and we can set up a time. All right, the Mahatma energy. This is a biggie. I've worked with it before. It is quite powerful, and so you might really truly feel this one in your whole body system, depending upon your highest and best good and the highest and best good of this energy working with you and those that you would like to send it to. All right, so without further ado, if you'd like to join me live, go ahead and close your eyes. Come here, Watts. Come in my lap. You can be here with me. You can be right there. All right. With your eyes closed, please use your imagination to grow roots from the base of your spine and the bottoms of your feet down into the center of Mother Earth, deep, deep, deep down into the center of Mother Earth. And it's very easy to do. Deep, 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 going deep, deep, deep down. Going deep, deep down into the earth, going deep, deep down within. Beautiful. Really feeling into this connection, into this grounding. We are always connected, as I always say, but we can really forget about that connection from our mental perspective. So this is really bringing our conscious awareness, our full attention to that connection. Yes, beautiful. So as we do that, you might feel some different things in your energy field. So notice what you notice, be an observer here, a conscious observer. Yes, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, so don't get attached to what's happening here. This is just part of the process. Just be aware. Checking in, how do you feel? What's new? What's the same? What's different? What do you like? What do you don't like? But don't get attached to any of it. Just be aware of how you are feeling in it all. Be an observer. All right, moving up to our heart space awareness, there's a beautiful, brilliant star that is blazing there. This is your divine spark. your own frequency, your own unique frequency. This is powering your reality. This is powering your personal reality as well as your personality, as well as this whole experience. We're all co-creating this together. And again, this is strengthening our connection to this whole idea that we are all connected, that we are all one. Not that we are all the same, but that we are all in this together, that we all are all connected, that there is something bigger than us. Love, if we want to call it something. God, in the mind of God, some people describe it as. But we are within this energy. We are this energy. We're a part of it. We can't get away from it. We can't separate ourselves from it. All of that part of it is an illusion. Although it is very real, having that illusion here on planet Earth. And that's the point. We come here to have these different kinds of experiences we can't have everywhere else. So right here, right now, give yourself permission to forgive yourself for it not going all the ways you want it to go. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself for it not being perfect, for you not being perfect. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself and to let shit go once and for all, so you can move forward lighter and brighter with a little bit or a lot of a skip in your step. Beautiful. Awesome. So now I would like you to, using your imagination, again, go back and tune into your star, your own personal star here, right within your heart space. And I would like you to notice a golden white light that is emanating from this star. And it is filling up your entire aura, spiraling through your entire aura, inside, outside, all around. And this is the Mahatma energy coming from deep, deep, deep within you, from Source Creator. Beautiful. And it is lighting up your entire aura, lighting up all of your bodies, your physical body, your emotional body, your energy body, all your bodies, lighting them all up, assisting in their alignment, bringing in an upward spiraling of energy. So you might feel a lifting, a sense of a lifting within your energy field, within each and every cell of your body. And let's take this opportunity to thank each and every cell of your body, each and every one of the trillions, 70-something trillion cells that make up your body. Thank them, each and every one of them, right here and right now. Thank every atom and subatomic particle that makes up all of your bodies, right here and right now. And thank all the subatomic and atomic particles that make up your entire reality, right here and right now. All the elementals, we're going to thank the entire company of heaven, all the angels, archangels, ascended masters, and all the great beings of light. Beautiful. Thank your entire Light Align team. And again, this Mahatma energy is going to continue to work through your entire energy field, swirling around, having lots and lots of upward spirals of energy moving through your entire field. Beautiful. Really now being open to any messages from your Light Align team. As well as, again, remembering to be an observer. What are you noticing about this Mahatma energy? How does it feel as it is moving through your entire energy field? Taking a few moments to really check in with yourself right here and right now. Let's take a deep breath together. Lots of love in. Lots of love out. Lots of love in. Lots of love out. Lots of love in. Lots of love out. Beautiful. As this energy continues to increase your vibration, you might notice some things coming up to come out. Know that they are just coming up to come out. They don't need to hang out. You don't need to figure out what it is. Just let it go. It's part of this letting go process. Letting go of what was, letting go of what we thought was, in order for what is unfolding to be what it wants to be, without the restrictions of the past. We definitely have learned from the past. We definitely take that with us, but we don't have to be anchored by it or held back by it anymore. But we can't take it with us. We can't take the hurt with us. We can't take the pain with us. We can't take the I want revenge energy with us. It doesn't work that way. So what are you feeling guided right here and right now? What's coming up to come out? What do you want to put down? What do you want to let go of? And just allow it to go down your roots and out, and allow the earth to alchemize those energies. And again, as you do that, feeling yourself getting brighter and brighter and lighter and lighter in love and light. Really feeling into this golden white Mahatma energy. It's a very intelligent energy, very healing, very loving, brings about clarity and understanding, as well as assisting us in charging up our batteries. Beautiful. Just a couple more moments here. Let's take a deep breath in. Lots of love in. And lots of love out. Beautiful. Finishing up our time here. Thanking our Ladder Line team, our the entire company of heaven, all the great beings of light, giving yourself a big hug, a great big pat on the back, great job, and beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes and open up your eyes whenever you are ready. So, woo! That one was intense. We definitely are expanding. This process is going to continue through 2018. I might see a lot of memes going around on Facebook, and it feels fitting for what I'm feeling in this whole idea that 2017 we were all in the cocoon, our own cocoon, whatever that means for us. And then 2018 is all about us turning ourselves and coming out as the butterflies that we are. And again, that is not going to be everyone, but for those that have really been on this journey of self-discovery and conscious awareness, there is going to be a whole nother level of there's a whole other level to step into here, a whole other level of expansion, and we're all going to do that from wherever we are. And again, there's no right or wrong from wherever we're playing, because we're all right and perfect right where we are, having the right and perfect experience that we're supposed to be having. And it's really trusting that and engaging that experience from that present moment and moving from there. So that's what I'm about. I'm about helping us have these experiences with ourselves, having a consistent place to come have these experiential moments deep within, as well as some spiritual guidance to go with it, some tips and tricks to go with it, to work it into this physical world and to balance out the seen and unseen. Yes. So again, if anybody has any questions, if anybody would like to has any questions in regards to the show, with what we've talked about so far, or would like to add anything that you've picked up intuitively or that you've had any aha moments, please don't hesitate to comment in. And Karen says, reminder that I met you and Dorothy Lee's workshop recently. Such a wonderful experience for all of us. Yes, I do remember, Karen, and it was great. That was a fantastic day for me. I know I only got to go to one of the days since I was still up in Bakersfield, but I know there's one coming up that Dorothy Lee, another weekend class, another weekend adventure within, and so hopefully I will be able to make it to that. And I don't know if you'll be there, but if you are, it will be good to see you, and if not, I know there'll be some other ways in which we'll be able to connect. So thank you for tuning in and joining us live here today. Okay, so thank you for the dates. I appreciate that. January 13th and 14th, and I want to say there's another one coming up right here in December. Okay, so we are at the part of the show where if anybody would like a mini energy reading, this is the time to comment in and let me know. And while you guys are commenting in, I'm going to take a spin here of the location here at Forest Lawn so you can take in all the beauty that I'm getting to take in, not just the beauty that's behind me. All right, ooh, gotta stand up. You can come visit my grandparents, my great-grandparents. This is my great-grandma and her husband, Charlie. It's kind of hard to believe that, oh, interesting, so she passed in 93 and he passed in 83. 10 years difference, wow. Woo. All right, come on, Watts, let's go back. Good boy. He knows not to walk on them. Woo. All right. Okay, so Karen says, sure, love one, and so would Dylan. So Dylan and Karen. So Karen, you're gonna be first. Card of the day for Karen. Core healing. Core healing is the card of the day for you. And it really is in alignment with some of the higher themes that I was talking about earlier in the show, and really specifically talking about what is going on for you as well. And this whole idea of this reflecting back on life, reflecting back on what was, as well as what was, as well as what is, as well as really being able to see it from a whole different perspective outside of time and space, outside of past, present, and future, and really being able to look at your life from a more bigger picture perspective in the moment, being able to really see how it all has played together for your good. Even, come here, Watts. Even in the, again, even in some of the more harder, more challenging aspects of life, some of the maybe more hurtful parts that you remember, but that there was purpose to each and every part of that. And the more that you are able to really dig in and go deeper and deeper within to see that, to understand that, to feel that, the more you will continue to really heal those core issues that you had way back to childhood, all the way back to the root. And also imagine yourself digging out the root and planting flowers there. Because if the root stays, then the weeds can grow back. But if you go all the way back to the core and you dig out the root and you plant flowers back in its place, then the weed can never grow back. And that's the phase that you're in. You're just at you've reached the core of where some of these past hurts have been kind of like for lack of better words, where it has felt like they have terrorized you in your life. But you don't have to feel that way anymore, and you know that. And this is the part of the finishing process where you're going to really dig in to the meat of this to get a bigger, broader understanding of what the heck happened and why. So that way you don't have to carry around the pain anymore. And again, I just keep seeing this visualization of you going in meditation, in quiet time, really digging out. Just imagine digging out through the roots of these weeds, and really imagine planting flowers back in its place, and know that it's done. Know that you can move forward lighter and brighter because you've been doing the deep healing work. All right? So that is your card of the day, core healing. You're doing it. It's happening. Trust that. All right. Dylan, you're next. You're next. Whoop, whoop. Good morning, Crystal. Welcome to the show. We're out here at Forest Lawn. Over by great-grandma Jenny and her great-grandpa Charlie. Saying hello to all of our ancestors. Come here, Watts. Healing tools, Dylan. Healing tools. All right, so Dylan, this year for you has been incredibly expansive because you've been able to really take your massage training to the next level as far as being able to bring it out to the world after going through the training process. And then as well as with your Reiki energy, as well as just your own energy that when you tune in, your own, the healing energy that's coursing through your field that you have been and will continue to bring out to the world and offer, that is just the beginning. That is just the tip of the iceberg of what you're expanding into, what you're stepping into, and what is next for you. And so know that there are going to be some subtle nuances, some new energies coming to the surface as you connect even deeper within, as you even go further into yourself. Because back to, again, the whole theme of what I was talking about at the beginning of the show, this whole idea of reflecting back on what has worked, what hasn't worked, even reflecting back on perspectives that might have served you in the past but that don't serve you now. That's also up for review. So there's just lots up for review. There's lots up for reflection. And as you are able to really go to that deep place to process all this, to integrate all this, that's where more of these healing tools are going to reveal themselves, are going to become clearer to you. You've already been working with them. I just see that it hasn't been completely conscious. And so that part of it is going to be changing. You're going to have a whole nother level of understanding that you're walking into here as you step into 2018, but you're really getting a taste of it right here, right now in December, before you even step into 2018 energies. So right now, I get the sense of being open to play, creativity, and again, quiet meditative time to really be able to process and feel into the nuances of some of these more subtler but very big energies that you're stepping into. So healing tools, that is your card of the day. Dylan, so Carolyn says, powerful, thank you, Jay, you're welcome. I'm grateful and honored to have read for you. Thank you for being willing to do it over this media, Facebook Live, and on our show here at the JRV Morning Show. It is an honor and pleasure, and I'm so grateful to come here and be here with you each and every morning. I know that we'll be doing it in this format from now till the end of the year. After the end of the year, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I know that it will continue on in some way. But I also just feel the sense that it is that it's going to get reworked a bit. But all is well. All is well. Reworked for the better. So I want to thank everybody for joining me live, tuning in here with me out here at Forest Lawn. I hope that you were able to use it as an opportunity to connect with your departed loved ones and ancestors, as well as, what else do I want to say about that? Woo! It's like the train started and then the train stopped. So I again just hope that you utilize this time to reflect on all the good that is unfolding in your life, and if you feel like you are very much still in the thick of it all, in the rough and tumble of it all, know that that won't last forever. To keep your thoughts and focus and intentions on your highest and best good, and on those upward spiraling opportunities and ideas, so that way you can really bring that energy in, so you can really move past the challenging part, or at least the part that feels so challenging, into the more fun part where you actually get to really enjoy being in it because you're fully present. You got your wits about you, you got your energy about you, you're present, you got this more from that place. So that way, even when you do happen upon a challenging experience, you know that you have it. You've got it because you've got God with you, moving through you, and with God, all things are possible. Yes? Okay. All right. I just want to clarify that too, that doesn't mean that I'm God or that you're God, but there are God forces that are powering all this. Yes? So we are part of God, but we are not all that God is. But this is all possible because of God, whatever you want to call God. So again, don't get caught up in the definition. I know sometimes it's easy with the whole religious ideas of what God is, but really tune in, and as one of my metaphysical teachers said, if your God isn't working for you, kick that God out and get a bigger, better God. So remember, you get to decide how you see that, how you want to interact with that. It is not, you don't have to just take it how it's been given to you. So know that there's flexibility there. All right, that's going to do it. I love you all so much. We'll be back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. somewhere in Los Angeles. I don't know where yet, but we'll be somewhere beautiful, surrounding everybody with a big, huge hug of love. Oh yeah, before I sign out, I am available for private readings via video chat, via phone, and in person here in the LA area. So please don't hesitate to reach out. 818-216-1050. All right, that's going to do it. We'll see you here tomorrow, surrounding everyone with a big, huge hug of love. Bye-bye, everybody.